I'll be speaking on Lord, I remember. Lord, I remember. Now, it is safe for you to remember where God took you from. It is a good thing for you to remember where God took you from. It is a good thing to always remember that you were once useless before God made you useful. Don't wait for God to remind you of your humble beginning, because that can be a sign that you have ignored the culture of humility. See, when you get to that point where God starts referring you to your humble beginning, do you know where I took you from? Do you know you were this before I made you this? It means that you have you have gone out of alignment. You must always remember where God took you from. Currently now you may be number one in your place of work, you may be popular, you may be this or that, but don't forget where God took you from. That knowledge of where God took you from will keep you humble. Remembering that God took you from nobody to somebody is a sign of reference before the Lord. But waiting for God to remind you is a sign that something is wrong. So when one of the ways to reference God is to always remember where God took you from. The moment you forgot where God is bringing you from, you are likely to act against God. That's the truth. Whenever you see God pointing your attention to your humble beginnings, He is teaching you humility. You see, how God teaches us humility is by referring us to our humble beginning. Because the moment we forget our humble beginnings, we cannot be humble. One of the keys to remain humble is to continually remember your humble beginnings. Some people act like they were never poor. They have never been poor before. Meanwhile, they were so poor that even the poor calls them poor. Now God has blessed them, they just forget it. They forgot the humble beginning. Now they are acting as if don't be that kind of person. No, don't be that kind of person. Never forget your humble beginning if you want to remain humble. The moment you forget it, pride will overtake you. May you not be overtaken by pride in the name of Jesus. May the Lord give you grace to always remember your humble beginning, to always remember where God took you from in the name of Jesus.